getting ready for first pitch at Wrigley Field. The Cardinals and the Cubs, next on the show. It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place, and the charm hasn't faded a bit at venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cubs. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. And on the mound to try to tackle this lineup, there you see the numbers for the 6'6" right-hander Jason Hamill. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. John Jay will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. DK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like world beaters right now. I don't care what league you're in. Anytime you can put together a double-digit win streak like these guys have put together, playing some great baseball.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. A look here at the scouting report for the 32-year-old right-hander, as that'll give you an indication of the pitch types and relative speeds he'll be hitting moving forward. Matt Carpenter will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And the pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Matt Holliday will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
The 1-1 home. And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. Runner at second here with one man out. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. Another 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Matt Adams will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. It's the Cardinals 0. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll match up against a very difficult foe indeed, the right-hander Lance Lynn. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Arismendi Alcantara will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Arismendi Alcantara.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around, though.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Tommy La Stella will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
1 out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first inning single.
And here's the first pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with 1 out in the first, another base hit here could put that first run on the board.
From the stretch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He's ready, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Starlin Castro will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's set, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Here comes the 1-1. And it looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. We played an inning. No score.